In October 1943, in the height of World War II, a U.S. Navy destroyer called the USS Eldridge allegedly vanished from the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. It didn't just hide from radar. Witnesses claim it was enveloped in a strange greenish fog and completely disappeared from our physical dimension, only to reappear moments later in Virginia hundreds of miles away. But the ship didn't come back alone. The sailors who survived were never the same. Some were literally fused into the steel of the deck, while others vanished into thin air years later. Today, at Blessed Be Mystery Stories, we're reinvestigating the deadly secrets of the Philadelphia experiment and the terrifying spiritual price of playing with the fabric of space and time. The Y-Files often discusses how the government weaponizes forbidden science. The legend says that Nikola Tesla himself was involved in the early stages of this project, using massive electromagnetic coils to create a bottled gravity field. The goal was simple: invisibility. But as the Navy pushed the power levels, they accidentally opened something they couldn't close. Eyewitnesses described the crew of the Eldridge screaming as they entered a gray void, a place outside of time. When the ship reappeared, the scene was a nightmare. Men were found with their limbs buried inside the metal of the ship, as if their molecules had mixed with the steel while they were in a liquid state. Science calls this a teleportation glitch, but those who understand the unseen world know it was a collision between our world and the abyss. Why is this story so guarded? Because it proves that our reality is protected by a veil designed by the Creator. In the Bible, there are boundaries set for humanity's physical and spiritual laws that keep us safe from the chaos of other dimensions. When we use technology to rip these boundaries, we don't just find a shortcut to another city. We invite entities that have been waiting in the dark places. The survivors of the Eldridge reported seeing shadow beings during the teleportation. Many of them spent the rest of their lives in mental institutions, claiming they were still drifting between worlds. This is the spiritual cost of the Tower of Babel in the modern age. Man trying to reach into the heavens using his own strength, only to be consumed by the very power he tried to control. The Philadelphia experiment is a warning for our digital age. As we move toward AI and quantum computing, we are once again standing at the edge of the void, but there is a secret. The ghost ship survivors discovered. The only thing that remains stable when the world is melting away is the spirit. There is a legendary account of one sailor who, in the middle of the void, began to call upon the name of God. While others were being lost to the shadows, he felt a solid ground under his feet that wasn't made of steel. He returned completely unharmed. You see, when everything around you is shifting, when even the ground and time itself seem to vanish, there is one anchor that holds. You do want to need to fear the glitches of this world when you are anchored in the eternal word. Are you drifting in the fog, or is your soul anchored in the truth? If this investigation into the unknown touched your heart, subscribe to the channel and join our crew. And don't forget, comment God below that. I want to know how you've found your anchor in the storm. Subscribe now.